Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Broncos will put total weather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Got it in the middle with Hansen. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Going to the running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis will throw. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They're going to ride this running back.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So Western Michigan's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying play action. Back open in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. They're going back to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. A little screen to the running back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Broncos decide to punt it away. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter on there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touch.
And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Buckley. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action. He'll throw it. And the missed connection on third down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Jet sweep to the edge. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Davis looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. He'll keep it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Power football with the run. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down in this drive. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Oh, the pirouette, he's got room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The option look. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and 1 situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. If we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Makes a move. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the single back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Davis will throw. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Hansen.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two...
Touchdown Wolverines! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. the offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Stewart. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Davis looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the run, it's Buckley. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Right back to the well.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
A strike downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
On the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Brings up second down.
He'll run it again. On the move is the 30. He's racked up 92 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The give on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 35 over Marshall. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get to it. Ball lofted up for grabs and is picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Field goal. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Set sail out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.